Hi everybody, and welcome to my vlog number 7. First of all, I would like to apologize for being in my pajamas and my kimono robe thing here. I was actually feeling a little bit lazy this morning, so I didn't get dressed. Not yet anyway. Second, I'm really happy with all the comments and all the messages that I've been getting lately. So many people have told me that I give them hope and I, just instill so much hope in them. And I'm really happy to hear that because, that's what it's all about. Just being somebody there to help people keep going. And so, I guess that's what I'm going to talk about, is keeping up hope. I know it's hard to actually, keep your drive alive and to keep up your hope, but it's a lot easier if you have some kind of support network. I'm not talking like a support group where you go down and sit with a bunch of strangers like every week. I'm just talking about like family and friends and anyone else who's there to just tell you to keep going and don't give up. I never really had that when I was, well, I still am in transition, but I never had that, and I really still don't have that. I told my closest, most trusted friends when I was like in high school or junior high or something, whatever it was, and they all ditched me years later down the road. Just up and left. Even threatened to put a restraining order on me. Yeah, right, like I'm that psycho. Anyway, I know I seem really happy and upbeat and, chipper in my videos, but, I've had my dark times too. There's been some bad days. And as most people know, the suicide rate for transgenders is like really, really high. It's like 70% for like attempted suicides, and like I think actually the rate for actually doing it is somewhere around 30. But I've been there. I know I've been there. After my first day of high school, I can remember going home, looking in the mirror, standing in my room with a razor blade right up to my wrist, and thinking, all I have to do is that one quick motion, just slash it, and then it's all over. Then it ends. Then I don't have to worry about it anymore. But I'm still here, so obviously I didn't do that. Thank God I didn't do that. And it really doesn't solve anything anyway. It's, as they say, it is the coward's way out. So I'm glad I didn't do that. But I've had my doubts too, like anybody. Actually, when I had a girlfriend, don't know why to this day, but anyway, when I had a girlfriend, she would always tell me, you make a really ugly ass girl. And I'm just like, so I don't believe her anymore. I used to kind of believe her, but back then I would say, you know what, I would much rather be an ugly girl than be a pretty boy. So I usually got her to shut up, but she'd say it again eventually. But I am kind of lucky in the fact that I do have a few feminine facial features that, I can work with. I have high cheekbones, and, I have a pretty narrow jawline, and I don't really have much of an Adam's apple. Unless I, make it visual, but, So I try to work on the assets that I do have. I've been told that I have pretty eyes, and I've been told that I have a pretty smile. So I usually try to accent them. I do my eye makeup, and I have the really red lips to set off the white teeth and all. My teeth could be better, but dentistry is expensive. Anyway, I've been told that my voice is like really good, and I've been told that I look really good by people. And in like vlog number 4, I actually let people hear my old voice, so everyone could hear that it is altered, and actually kind of show how much work I have done on it. So in keeping with that tradition, I am going to show a picture so everyone can see where my visually where I came from, because that was quite a metamorphosis as well. And I know this photo doesn't really pick up that well on the camera, and I could probably do it electronically with like a slideshow, or just make a whole video with cuts to pictures and stuff, but that's not really, I'm kind of too lazy to get dressed, and I'm also too lazy to make a video that way. So Anyway, here we go. And there I am. Yeah, playing the drums in my old band. It's kind of hard to distinguish the facial features there, but you know, and that big goofy grin is kind of stupid too, but you know, that's what I used to look like. And now I look like this. So, it's just nasty. Anyway, yeah, so anyway, if you're actually gonna, well, if you're gonna attempt to, you know, do the whole transition thing, it is important to always accent your strong points, whatever they are. I mean, some people it's their skin, or some people it's their hair. They have really nice hair, or some people have really nice legs, and some people have really nice lips or eyelashes, or some people even have a really nice chest or body or whatever. God knows I don't, but it's also important to never let the doubters tell you you can't make it, because so many good things have come from, you know, people that were told, you know, why don't you just give up? This is never ever going to work. So you might as well just save your breath, save your time, and just give up. And you know, they persevered and they did it. And if something is important to you, I mean, if something's really important to you, you'll get through any hardships. You'll find your way around anything, and you'll make it work. And I think, as most transgendered people know, that there is, you know, FFS now, facial feminizing surgery, something like that. And, you know, you can have that done too if you're worried about your looks. I mean, I have a really masculine forehead, so yeah, I always keep the bangs over it to hide it. And, yeah, I really kind of have too big of a nose, and I don't like that either, so I would like to get those two things fixed. And, yeah, so it does take a while. It takes a while to get all this done, and it can be expensive, very expensive, and it can also be quite painful in some of the surgeries or whatever. But, you know, what if Edison gave up on making the light bulb? What if he just finally said, screw it, you know, I'm not gonna, this is taking too long. You know, I'm sure he wasn't feeling too good after how many failed attempts to make a light bulb, but he finally got it to work. So, you know, you can get anything to work. And I know, as I was saying, we all have faults. I'm still living here with my parents. You know, I'm not happy about that, and I don't like it, but on the bright side, I am able to save up a lot of money without having a whole lot of bills. Free room and board, free food, free heat, free electricity. Well, I pay for the internet and my phone, but, you know. Show me a freaking apartment with free room and board and free food, and I'll move in tomorrow, as I always say. Anyway, yeah, and I'm not full-time either. I mean, I dress pretty much however I want to. I mean, I go to work in flares and a t-shirt and a little overshirt over that to, you know, help keep my arms from getting stretched and whatever. I don't wear a skirt or a dress or anything like that. I mean, my parents would probably kill me, and that's going out overdress for work, but one thing at a time. I have to move out before I can go full-time, so anyway, yeah, I don't have much of a life either, but since I work at night, sleep during the day, walk around in an alien body, and I'm kind of borderline asexual, it's kind of hard to have a life. But in closing, I just want to say, if anyone watching these vlogs wants to contact me via MySpace or the 5 instant messengers that I usually use, just drop me a line and let me know, because I'm always happy to chat with anybody, and I'm usually available. At least if I'm not playing World of Warcraft, which I am online a lot to do these days, but you know, I'm usually in a pretty good mood, so you don't have to worry about, you know, bothering me, or don't have to worry about me biting your head off, because I'm not like that. I'm usually in a good mood. I do have bad moods, but you know, the bad days are few and far between, so I'm usually in a good mood. So, you know, if you just want me to give me your screen name, or want me to give you your screen name, just my screen name, whatever. I'm really tired and this headache is bothering me. Anyway, just let me know and I'll give it to you on a message or something. But see everybody later. That's all. Bye-bye.